Your morning news now. The House of Representatives is on track to impeach President Donald Trump again today, this time on charges that he incited a mob to storm the Capitol. Last night, lawmakers approved a resolution urging Vice President Mike Pence to remove the president from office by invoking the 25th Amendment. Pence rejected the idea in a letter to House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, calling it beyond his constitutional authority and not in the nation's best interest. Up to 15,000 armed National Guard members are deploying to Washington, D.C. It is an unprecedented show of force amid FBI warnings. There are credible threats of more violence leading up to President-elect Joe Biden's inauguration. The Joint Chiefs of Staff have written a memo to all members of the military, reminding them their mission is to support and defend the Constitution, and that Biden will be their commander-in-chief on January 20th. An Eau Claire man is facing charges related to the Capitol assault last week. Kevin Loftus will appear virtually in front of a D.C. court on Friday. He's charged with entering or remaining in a restricted building without lawful authority and violent entry and disorderly conduct on Capitol grounds. Following his arrest yesterday, Loftus was issued a release order with conditions that he not leave Chippewa or Eau Claire counties and that he not possess firearms or alcohol.
We are reminded now that in the fight for progress and prosperity, we each share responsibility, and it begins with broadband.
During his State of the State address, Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers declared 2021 as the year of broadband. He called on lawmakers to update the state's outdated unemployment payment system and spend nearly $200 million to expand broadband access. Evers dedicated his speech to victims of COVID-19 before listing off priorities for the next year. A revised COVID-19 relief package is on its way to the Wisconsin Assembly. Following weeks of back and forth between Governor Evers and Republican lawmakers, the Wisconsin Senate passed a new relief package. Senate Republicans scaled some measures back after Evers opposed the original bill. They removed provisions that would have prohibited local health officials from closing businesses for more than 2 weeks at a time, and also removed a provision that blocked mandatory vaccinations.
This year, with the vaccine rolling out, there's just a lot of hope that I don't think was there before.
Wisconsin nurses are feeling optimistic as the state moves on to its next phase of vaccinations much earlier than originally expected. And it's a huge thank you to the response from pharmacists and technicians who administer the doses. Mayo Clinic Health System says locally a team of more than 10 pharmacists are ready to immunize the community. Another team is also being assembled to prepare COVID vaccine syringes for an immunization clinic. More than 50 new barriers have been added to the La Crosse Regional Airport's TSA security checkpoints to help slow the spread of COVID-19. Travelers are still being asked to follow safety recommendations when they travel. That includes social distancing, reduced physical contact, and extra cleaning. The city of La Crosse says it's providing homes near the La Crosse Airport with bottled water after private wells were contaminated with PFAS, but that's a short-term solution. All but one of the 109 wells tested around the airport had detectable levels of PFAS, and 36 had levels above the DNR safety standard. Those homes will need an expensive water filtration system or water piped in from the city. La Crosse leaders have not said who will cover that cost. The city council is considering its options tomorrow. The Minnesota Marine Art Museum in Winona is welcoming visitors once again. Like other indoor events in Minnesota, the museum is limited to 25% capacity and people are required to wear a mask. The National Eagle Center in Wabasha will also welcome community members back starting Friday. The center will be open each weekend for pre-registered guests. And the International Owl Center in Houston will welcome guests back on Saturdays. People will also get a chance to celebrate the International Festival of Owls again this year. The event in early March will include an owl art contest, socially distanced owl prowls, as well as Owl Hall of Fame presentations. Other events may be added as it is safe to do so. We do have a link for more information on our website.
Well, partly to mostly cloudy today. Still mild, though. Small chance for some sprinkles or flurries. Highs near 40. Then I'm going to track this system over the Pacific Northwest into our area for tomorrow and Friday, with mix changing to snow tomorrow. Snow showers on Friday. Travel impacts expected. We could see an accumulating snow from this, so alert days for both tomorrow and Friday. Another slight chance of light snow or flurries on Sunday.
Thank you so much for sharing your morning with us. We hope you have a great day. We'll see you right back here tomorrow morning.